What do you think, George? This don't work anymore.
George don't work anymore.
George doesn't live here anymore.
And we are up.
Thanksgiving is finally here, and nothing says Thanksgiving like a fresh cake from Carvel Ice Cream.
Carvel's back.
Come into any participating Carvel ice cream store and pick up your Gary Gobbler ice cream cake, complete with chocolate pilgrim hat, cranberry eyeballs, and filled with thick, rich turkey and corn stuffing flavored Carvel ice cream. Stop by our Glendale location for your chance to meet legendary wrestling champ Hulk Hogan. Tell him about it, Hulk.
Well, you know, Mean Gene, I've been telling all my little Hulksters out there for years to say their prayers and eat their vitamins. Well, there's no better vitamin to grow the largest arms in the world than Carvel ice cream, brother.
That's right. So give us a call. Use your major credit card and order your own Gary Gobbler, the Thanksgiving Turkey Carvel ice cream cake. And now, here's Chuck and Jer.
It never ceases to amaze me how you work wrestling into every fucking thing.
There's a place for it everywhere, just about.
Is it, that's not a real thing they offer, is it? Was it?
Actually, I thought it up, but they did offer a Tom the Turkey. It was a Tom the Turkey cake back then. That guy, but I had already come up with Gary Gobbler. So, and I saw the old commercial on YouTube, and it was just as I thought it would be. The teardrop-shaped mold with a turkey on it. So it's the same thing they used when they did the whale cake, Fudgy the Whale. I think every cake they mailed had that same teardrop-shaped mold. So,
they just thought of different names to call the same shape.
Pretty much, yeah. Every holiday, it's something new, but it's the same cake mold. So.
That's extremely interesting.
Anyway, well, we're back early this time. Last time it was 4 months. This time 2 weeks.
Well, that's what happens when Justice League rolls out.
Blam!
Right
Yeah.
after our last show. Too bad it was dead on arrival. But anyway.
Oh, hey now. Whoa.
Full disclosure for people that aren't watching on YouTube, I'm doing this in my PJs.
Oh yeah. Well, PJ tops and no bottoms. 0 bottoms.
You wish, dude. You wouldn't be able to maintain yourself. You'd be in my chair.
Actually, no, I agree. It is PJ bottom, isn't it?
It's PJ bottom.
So,
fire truck. It's PJ bottom.
Isn't it kind of early for PJs?
It is, since it was like 90 today, but
That's
fuck it. I'm in the mode.
It was 90 degrees where we're at here.
Yeah.
In Thanksgiving's tomorrow. We're as we speak, it's Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so it's winter, more or less, or very, very late fall, right?
Not here.
No, it's 90 degrees. And it's going to be 90 tomorrow as well.
And it was pretty fucking cold in Vegas, so I was all in the mode.
Yeah.
And I come back here and it's trying to demode me.
Demoding. So
Not
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Not cool.
So, but yeah, Thanksgiving Eve. Before I don't know. Yeah, you've been somewhere. We've been maybe a place or two.
Place or two.
But with Thanksgiving tomorrow, what do you have planned? I know one thing you have planned because I'm doing the same.
Yeah, because I'm having food with you.
Yeah. You can come down to the Agua Caliente buffet and see us down there.
Stuff in our fucking face.
Yeah. Little lamb and
they better have the shrimp.
Little lamb and mint sauce. Oh, they'll have the shrimp.
That's fucking gross, dude. lamb and mint sauce.
That
is
lamb and mint
gross.
jelly. A little more of that.
No.
And I'm gonna watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
It's tradition and
Tradition and shit. Steve Martin, John Candy.
Those aren't pillows.
Even Kevin Bacon. Do you remember Kevin Bacon was in that? Very briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in tons of things very briefly.
Those aren't pillows. And Edie McClure.
Who?
Edie McClure. She's the one at the rental desk. The gobble 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 gobble. You know, she's the one. He's like, you gave me keys to a fucking car that wasn't fucking there. So wipe that fucking smile off your fucking face.
That's Steve Martin, right?
Yeah. And he's saying that to her, and then she's like, you have your rental agreement? He's all, I lost it. Or I threw it away, and she's like, oh, you're fucked. So.
I probably, if I saw her, I would know who I can't picture her.
Yeah, she's a little, character actor. You would know. So.
I already went through, like, my TV guide, and I have, like, like a freaking idiot, and I've hunted down like the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special,
Yeah.
the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Already watched them all? Or?
No, just got them recorded
Okay.
to
Ready.
record. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm wanting to watch this show.
Oh, yeah.
This shit this year. I never watched this shit.
I love the Charlie Brown
I
Thanksgiving.
watched the Charlie Brown stuff, but I recorded Frosty the Snowman. I
Oh, yeah.
recorded, Rudolph, and
Someone's getting into the spirit.
yeah, last
Were
year
you visited by 3 ghosts?
No, but last year, I didn't really because of Mom.
The ghost of
I
Charles
really didn't
Charles
get into
Manson stopped by on his way up or down. Sorry.
it. No,
Okay. So no, I'm sorry. Cut you.
so I'm trying to force feed myself to get into it.
Oh, okay.
I figure I'm gonna like it if I have to cram it down my own fucking throat. Merry
It's the way it usually works.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
yeah. With
Damn it.
holiday specials and just about everything else, just cram it down. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Garfield special, Mystery Science Theater. Do a little Turkey Day marathon.
The marathon is tomorrow,
We got to do a Turkey Day.
but there's football on too. So
There's also football.
and you can't record them because if I could, I'd record the marathon and watch it later. But you can't record it,
No, no.
so you either got to watch it or you're
Yeah.
just fucked.
Or make your own, because I mean,
Well, I have
You have every
but
episode.
that's not the same.
it's not. No.
It's not the same if you throw the disc in.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
yeah.
And
I don't
that's
know
on.
why, but it's not.
Yeah, and that's on what? Shout Factory.
Shoutfactorytv.com or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the old Twilight
I
Zones.
guess I could record the games.
You could
watch
just
them
just
later.
don't find the score out, or
Yeah.
then you can fast forward shit on that. You can fast forward commercials and. Is it a good game? Who's playing tomorrow? It's usually Dallas and Detroit.
It's always Dallas and Detroit. Always. Dallas is playing the Chargers. Detroit's playing the Vikings, and I think the Redskins are playing the Giants.
Oh yeah, there's a third one too.
There's a third one too.
Nice.
Fantasy implications all over the place.
Right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a busy day for you.
Yeah.
So, and where have we been? Maybe
I
Have
know
you been
where I've
anywhere?
been.
I know where you went.
Went back to fucking Vegas.
back to Vegas.
My God, I need like a second home in Vegas. Bro, yeah. Went over for Meekum.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I kind of got fucked.
Yeah.
At Meekum. Yeah, and not even in the good way. There was this, I want to say it was like a 1952 Austin. They're kind of like Jeeps, except they're not.
Mhm.
But it's like there's like no top, and they're all metal. They're all like it's hard to explain. You'd have to see one. But anyways,
Right.
it was crossing the block, and we wanted it, so we bid on it. And I got outbid by one guy on the phone who stole it from me on the last bid. So I said, okay, whatever, save me some money, fuck it, whatever. So I walked away, went to get some food. I came back, and as I'm walking up to the block, it's going across the block again. And I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
what the fuck? That was 10 minutes ago. What, the guy bought it? He's trying to sell it again? What the hell? And it's like here, 4,000. I bid like, $9,000. I hear 4,000, 4,500, 4,500, 4,500, sold. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell? Didn't
So-
they look to see if you were still out there and want to wait for you? They knew you were willing to.
So I go to Frank Meekum, the guy who runs the auction, and said, Frank, what the fuck, dude? I bid on this thing.
Yeah.
The phone bidder got it, and I walked, and I come back, and you're selling it again? He goes, oh, dude, I'm so sorry, man. The phone bidder thought he was bidding on something else, so he reneged. So we just ran it right back through again.
Oh shit.
I said, what about a little announcement over the PA? You know, hey, the blue, blah, 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 we're running it back through again. If you had interest,
Right, right.
here it comes.
Yeah.
Something. It's like, so somebody sneaked it for half of what I bid on it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks fucking
Because
horribly.
some phone bidder
I got screwed.
thought he was bidding on, so that's why
I
no
got
one.
effed in the A.
Yeah, they shouldn't allow the phone bidders.
So,
I'm gonna put a moratorium on Meekum phone bidders. That sucks, man.
yeah.
So
So, other than that, it was fun. But
Yeah.
I got fucked.
yeah.
But we did go see Adam Sandler. He was
Oh,
playing.
did you?
Yeah, he was playing at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, he must have done his Thanksgiving song, I imagine, right?
He did like all songs. He did like
for you.
yeah. He did like
for me.
pretty much. He did like a dozen of them. He doesn't do stand up. He does a little bit, but then he just sings a bunch of songs
Oh, really?
about different shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. And he had Rob Schneider came out
Of course.
and warmed up before him. And
you
the
can
guy-
do it.
And the guy that it's like in every one of his movies, he was a limo driver and wedding singer. He was shit, I don't remember all the different. He was the homeless guy in Happy Gilmore. He was, the guy that carried his golf bag and shit.
Right. Yeah.
He puts him in every movie he's got.
Okay.
He came out and did like a couple of minutes of stand up before Schneider came out, and then Sandler came out, and then they brought Schneider back out for a duet song thing.
Yeah.
And they did a song about Chris Farley. It was really cool, and it was a good time. It was funny. I liked it.
Did they bring Schneider out for the Hanukkah song? Because there's a live version of that, and it's pretty good when he comes out.
Yeah, I think he came out and did some harmony. Plus, he had a guy on keyboards who was doing some harmony with him on some stuff too.
Right.
But he changed he updated it.
Yeah.
The Hanukkah song and put new Jews in there.
Yeah. Right.
He put Geddy Lee in there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So
that's
he
cool.
He updated some of the songs that you know. He
Yeah.
updated them and put new stuff in the middle.
Right on.
So
right
yeah,
on.
it was really cool.
What's that turkey with Daryl Strawberry? So, well, that's good. What made you? Because I would think you'd be going into an Adam Sandler show being skeptical, like. No,
Dude, I dig on
Yeah.
Sandler.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm Happy Madison guy, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm all about it.
Cool.
I mean, his last few movies haven't,
Right. Yeah.
haven't raged the cage like the old ones did, but it's all good. And my wife is like the best, man, because she'll sit at the auction while I'm sitting there watching cars cross the block like over and over and over again. And she'll get on like Craigslist and online, and she'll find these things to do. And last time it was Boston we went and saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she found these Adam Sandler tickets on Craigslist for $50 a piece.
Yeah.
They were like $180 tickets. And we got them for like $50 a piece, and it was like, fucking A.
Sweet deal.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
I was just listening to my old Adam Sandler. Well, I was listening to it on Spotify, but I had a cassette. Me and my drummer drove up to San Luis Obispo listening to it one time. And while we were waiting to get on stage at the McCallum, we were sitting there listening to Adam Sandler, coincidentally, and it was some old skits and stuff he did. It was a tape called "They're All Gonna Laugh at You," and it's all skits and stuff. It's pretty funny, and a few songs. So yeah, I dig him. Cool, that's cool. I think he's coming here to the Indio Palm Springs area somewhere, McCallum maybe. So I don't know.
I highly recommend it.
Right. Did you eat that at the Wynn Buffet?
I did eat the Wynn Buffet. It was like, ended up being like $55 a piece.
Oh shit! What'd you do? Get the champagne?
No. I got fucked there too.
Damn it.
People in Vegas just took turns bucking me all weekend long.
There he is. Let's bend him over.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Oh shit. I don't recall ever paying $50, but you must have went for dinner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
that's.
but
I wouldn't have sent you that way if I knew it was going to be 50-50.
But the thing is it said 40, so I know we had to pay some taxes, but I don't know. I think we got surcharged or some shit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's Steve Wynn. He's hurting. He needs the money. So.
But we'd never
Poor
been
guy.
in there before. It's a nice casino.
It is a really nice place. So
Yeah.
it's worth it once. So.
But it was good. It was a good buffet. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It wasn't $55 a piece good.
Yeah.
But
Well, I didn't do
I've
much
had worse.
other than playing the McCallum. I think since our last show, I did my karaoke at Plan B and ended up doing some drunk breakdancing and shit at the bar. So.
why you don't live in Thousand Palms anymore? So why do you go to Plan B?
I don't.
I understood it before, but now it's just fucking.
It was for the karaoke. We all decided let's go do some karaoke, and that's where one of the places we know they do it. So we just went out there, and after a few drinks, I ended up doing some breakdancing, making a fool out of myself. That ended up on
Please tell me
Facebook.
someone videoed that.
It ended up on Facebook. Yeah. Somebody very proudly, Charlie Chuck Ellis out here breakdancing.
Yeah, I need
Come
to
out
see
and
that.
see him. Yeah. So. But it was the first time I think I breakdanced in public since my I had a crew back, it was me and another guy. Me and my friend John Arnold in middle school, we called ourselves the Brimstone Breakers.
You're so full of
I
shit.
swear to God, and we
I don't believe a word of this.
did a lot of pop locking and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, what?
we were both heavy metalers, but we did a breakdance thing, and nobody really knew about it other than us. And, the people that happened to see us,
Who are you?
I don't know.
That's shameful, dude.
But
Almost as bad as going to Plan B.
but I remember having this cassette, like one time walking from his house after like a session. Herbie Hancock rocket.
Session.
Yeah. And then two of our friends who had no idea we were breakdancers. One of them is the guy that played bass for Queens, Nick Oliveri, Queens of the Stone Age. They pull up on their bikes and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'm just going home. Was over at John's and, "Oh, what tape do you have in your jacket?" And I look and I got like one tape in my pocket and two tapes in my jacket pockets. And I pull one out and it's like Quiet Riot, Metal Health, and I'm like, what's the other one? And I'm like, oh shit, because I couldn't remember which one I had in my pant pocket and which one I had in my jacket. And I was like, please don't be Herbie Hancock. I pull out, it was Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. So I got lucky. Didn't get caught. So
Didn't get outed.
So yeah, now I'm outing myself as the closet break dancer. Me and my friend John too, as well. Sorry, John. Everybody knows now. So anyway, but yeah,
That's embarrassing, dude.
yeah, more or less.
So, I meant to ask you, back when you drove me to fucking theater to watch Inhumans.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, now I drug you.
you did drag me.
Yeah, well, it was what it was.
Yeah, steamy fucking. Well, I won't go as far as say a pile of shit, but
It was a TV show.
are you watching the series?
I have not watched since.
Okay, so there you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
Prove my point. But so the guy who plays, Black Bolt, who's
Yes.
the main or one of the main characters, obviously, on the show. But because he's Black Bolt, he obviously doesn't speak.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That would be a disastrous.
yeah, right, exactly. So that being the case, do they have to pay him, or does he just make scale? Because if you don't have a speaking part in Hollywood, usually you just get paid scale.
Right. He's a kind of a glorified extra. Yeah.
Yeah, and do the people on the show with him, do they get pissy because they have to go all learn their fucking lines and shit? And he just shows up and makes facial expressions and moves his hands around and goes,
walk over here, walk over there. Yeah. That's,
easiest gig in Hollywood, dude.
That's interesting. I'll bet they must. I'm sure he gets paid. Because
Not
why?
for long.
Why
That
would?
show's gonna be
Yeah.
fucking gone.
Why would he be there? But yeah. Maybe he makes less. You would think. I mean, if I was on the show with him, I'd be like, "Hey, what are you making? I hope it's less than me because I'm talking." So I don't know.
These are the things I think about.
I'm sure it's a valid, very valid concern. Or
Thank you for validating my concern.
So we're gonna find out. We're gonna research.
So we're about to do something I don't think we've ever done before. We're about to disagree majorly on a fucking movie.
No, I like Justice League too. So I think we're
dude.
both gonna just agree, right?
Dude, it was not good. It was not good. So you go ahead and make your point.
Justice League dropped.
Yeah, that's what that thud was.
Well, my point is,
That should be good.
I mean, it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Okay,
it was for the fans.
Define fun and define for because I'll give you for the fans. Define fun because I think what your definition's gonna be.
Yeah.
They did a lot of stuff. They dropped a lot of Easter eggs along the way. A lot of stuff you go, oh cool, I know what that is.
Yeah.
And spoilers for anybody who goes and sees it and wastes your fucking money. Like the race with Superman and Flash, or the Flash showing he got his his job at the forensic,
Right. Yeah.
all the things that are supposed to be there, and they dole them out to you, and you go, oh, that's cool. That's it. That doesn't make it a good movie. It makes it, kind of fun at times, but.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just fun. I thought it had some pretty cool action sequences when.
Well, I would hope
when they resurrect Superman. Spoiler, sorry. He's in this, and they do bring him back to life.
Of course he is.
With the plot, real quick, is Steppenwolf tries to bring the three mother boxes together, and Justice League has to stop them. Which, hey, it's a superhero movie. That's it doesn't need that much of a plot, and that's enough. And they resurrect him with the box of man, the Cyborg's dad's box. Mm-hmm. They could have used Cyborg's mom's box, but I don't know. Maybe she was unavailable.
At least that'd have been interesting.
So I thought that was a cool scene where they're all going on him, just because I guess Cyborg's defense mechanism. he can't control it, and it sensed danger, so it started a fight with Superman, and he's grabbing them all, and then the Flash comes running around. That was a cool little scene. Flash comes running around, and Superman just kind of turns and looks at him like, I see you, bitch. You know?
Bitch.
So,
Which is a good word, because they made Flash a little bitch. My God.
yeah,
what a
well,
little
he's just-
pussy they made Flash into.
yeah,
They
yeah.
tried to make him
he's-
Spider-Man from Marvel.
Kinda,
and,
yeah.
You know, and
Right.
do your Flash is not that much of a pussy.
No, but his scenes look cool. I liked his scene with him running when they were fighting Steppenwolf in the sewers or something like that. That scene with him running. I know it's been done before with Quicksilver, but him running
Yeah.
against the sidewall and taps the sword back to.
Yeah.
But I think that shit looks
These
cool.
things all
and-
look very familiar to me.
well, I mean, what can you do? He's a speedster. It looks cool. I'm glad they did it. And then Batman in the beginning, Batman's opening scene was cool with the burglar. I mean, I'll give it. I don't know why he let the burglar just go. He didn't arrest the burglar.
I guess he had bigger
fish to fry,
or
yeah.
whatever, but
He used the poor guy as baits for that parademon. So, Wonder Woman scene in the courthouse or whatever it was, bank or something, with when she those kind of
Yeah.
small group of terrorists showed up with
Yeah.
one of them looked like Freddy Krueger. The main guy looked like Freddy Krueger. That wasn't him though, huh?
no.
Robert Englund.
England, no.
Yeah, it looked like him. But that was a great little scene. I don't know. I liked seeing. I was excited to see this. I mean, it's like the Super Friends come to life. I was excited to see them together. I mean, every time they were on screen, I was like, "This is fucking awesome." There they are. You know, there's the Justice League, and
Yeah, there they are.
I don't know. I mean, the tone was inconsistent. It was funny and it was dark. It was funny. It was dark.
He was all over the place.
Some of the humor was natural. Some of it was pretty forced.
A lot of it was forced. The dialogue was forced. It didn't flow. The fucking movie had no soul whatsoever, and Ben was horrible in it. He was not good. He was stiff. The writing, for one thing, the writing wasn't good.
Yeah.
So he was stiff when he tried to read his lines because they weren't good in the beginning to begin with.
I think Affleck in general is kind of stiff.
He was stiffer than usual. The chemistry between all of them didn't, and he should have had some just right off the bat with Gal, and they didn't. They didn't. These are two characters you like, and you saw nothing to go. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then the three new people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Aquaman was there too. Yeah.
it just didn't. It had no soul. It just wasn't well done. It had moments like the big battle with Steppenwolf when the Atlanteans and the humans and the Amazons all get together with even the Green Lantern.
That was
fighting
cool.
together.
Green Lantern.
A cool shot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A cool shot. And then the Green Lantern goes down and the ring takes off to go find the next lantern.
And Steppenwolf's looking at it like, hey, what the fuck is that?
That was a cool little scene.
And Zeus, I think Zeus was in there too.
And there were several cool scenes in that movie.
Quite a
but
few.
No, not quite a few. Don't get carried away. There were fun parts of it, but not enough to make it a good movie out of it. It had moments.
Yeah.
But it's fucking Justice League. It shouldn't have had moments. It was Avengers done over again.
Yeah, which is, Avengers
They bring the team together. They don't get along very well. They settle their differences and go up against the baddie.
Well,
Superman comes in exactly when he's supposed to. There's no drama of any kind about when he's going to... And then when he does, you hope at least, okay, now it's fucking on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. Superman came in and it was fucking over. He just fucking stomped this fucking guy and it was done. There was no drama about whether they were going to beat him or not.
Well, I thought it was cool to see Superman just come in and kick some ass, and this guy only came because Superman wasn't around. I don't think he really wanted a piece of Superman, but I mean, it played out like a comic book. That's kind of what. And really, the Superman thing, I didn't expect them to resurrect him with the mother box in the Kryptonian ship. I thought it was going to be like the comic where he just kind of comes out on his own, kind of heals on his own, and he kind of shows up at the end, but he's not completely powered like in the comics. That was kind of threw me for a loop with Batman wanting to resurrect him.
Okay, but you're a geek boy, okay? So there are going to be...
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, I know. Didn't mean to out you,
What?
sorry. What? So, you were all pumped for this thing because there's so much out of the comic books that you wanted to see on the big screen, and they gave you some of that.
Yes.
That doesn't make it a good movie. If you didn't, man, my stomach's growling.
Was that the
That was my stomach growling. Wow, I thought the
dog was in here.
Yeah. Wow, I need to eat. That was Ben chewing the scenery in Justice League. But okay, think about it this way: if you weren't a geek boy and you went to see this movie just because you're just kind of one of the people that know general knowledge about Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and you wanted to see a good movie, do you think it's that? Do you think it's Avengers? Do you think?
It's hard to say because I am a geek boy, so I can't look through those.
You can step back and take a broader view of it. Do you think it's for somebody who's not fucking a Comic-Con fucking geek nerd?
Yeah.
Do you think they step into that movie and walk out and go, that movie flowed and had good writing and I was involved in the characters? No,
I don't know because I liked it. I mean, I can't say no.
All right,
but then I can't say yes because it's hard to say. But I mean, I thought what most people didn't like was kind of the CGI and the look and some of the scenes.
Some
and
of that
stuff.
too.
Yeah, which
But I mean, Superman v Batman blew this movie away.
Yeah,
and it wasn't great. It was all right, but it was way better than this. And Wonder Woman's in a whole different zip code than this fucking movie.
Really? Yeah. I actually enjoyed this one more than Superman Batman, and I liked Superman Batman. I was one of the few that actually dug that one. So
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Cyborg movie. I liked Cyborg. Now I care about the character and kind of like, okay.
But that's the thing, though.
I kind of want to see that. Looking forward to Aquaman.
I don't know that anyone's caring about these new characters.
I liked Aquaman.
Flash is a pussy.
Yeah.
Aquaman's kind of a dick.
He's kind of a dick, but he's like, yeah, my man.
And
I dig it.
They
dressing like a bat.
They gave you just a little bit of Cyclops background. I mean, yeah, you know kind of how it happened, but I mean, are you emotionally invested in that character? No,
not incredibly emotionally, but now I'm more looking forward to the movie than I was before. Now I feel okay. He's a part of the league, and that's cool for me. So,
yeah, I don't know.
And what about the Amazon versus Steppenwolf scene? Did you like that where the box was on the run and they said, they tore down, they let the walls fall, and they're like, keep it moving.
Right.
That was kind of cool, huh?
It was all right.
Bad. And the Atlanteans versus Steppenwolf when Mira was, fucking Mira's hot, for one. But aside from that, when she used her, I think they call it aquakinesis, where she's like, bam, fuck you,
bam.
That was kind of cool, and the whole water scene I thought as well.
But see, this was Justice League. It needed to be more than kind of anything. It needed to be their Avengers, and it just fucking wasn't.
Yeah.
You compare this movie to Avengers?
No.
You think it's even in the same zip code as Avengers?
Nothing's as good. I mean, I thought Avengers 1 is that's still, I think, my favorite comic book movie.
Do you think it's better than
Ultron?
Even the same as Ultron? Do you think it just doesn't?
For me, it was as good as kind of Civil War-ish.
You need to watch Civil War.
I really liked Civil War. I really like this one. So, it's it's tough to say, and I don't know. People, some people are like, well, people like everyone's mourning Superman. Nobody mourned Superman before. They were divided on it. It's like, so what? And then,
you know what? Go back, watch it again. Take your geek boy hat off and just watch it for a movie, and just listen to the dialogue that just kind of sounds like someone's third grade fucking English class wrote it.
Right.
It's clumsy, and I don't know. Some of the scenes between Ben and Gal were just not good, and I don't know. It just didn't work.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to nitpick any comic book movie if you want. I mean,
dude, I'm someone who loves these kind of movies. I love these kind of movies.
Yeah, I know.
I was disappointed. And I'm not looking to shoot this thing down. I'm wanting it to kick ass, and it just didn't. And not only did it wasn't even fair. It was disappointing. I
didn't think you would hate it that much if you didn't like it, but it seems like you really
I wouldn't hate is a strong word,
Right.
Because it's an inanimate fucking thing. It doesn't need to be hated. But I don't like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you should watch it again.
Well, I probably will. But I don't know if I'm going to take the geek hat on. I'm probably going to go in and enjoy
Well, then it won't
again.
do any good. There's no point then.
Yeah, so, okay, well.
As a geeky, throw a bunch of shit at you that gets your little geek dick hard.
Yeah.
It's great because it just keeps throwing you little things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
As a fucking movie,
I guess
as
that's
a
why
motion,
I enjoyed it.
as a motion picture, it's not good. And Rotten Tomatoes, for the most part, are pretty spot on in their,
They're a bunch of grandmas and grandpas. They don't know shit.
I don't know. They rated the Marvel movies pretty well, and
well,
I think they give this
sometime.
one like a 30 something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I watched it, liked it, but at the same time, in the back of my mind was like, I know this movie's not going to be given a chance. So I tend to feel, well, since you didn't like it, I feel that there's some validity in it. At first, I was when people were divided, I'm like, here come the DC haters. They're just not giving DC a chance. But I understand. If you didn't care for it,
I didn't go into it with like Fox hatred.
Oh, I know.
Like I do for like
yeah.
and that's not even true because even
'Cause
X-Men movies
Logan.
I gave I give the benefit of the doubt to, and Logan was good, and like
Deadpool.
even like X-Men 2 was good, and
Yeah.
Deadpool was good, and even what was it?
Even the time travel one wasn't bad, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't
Days
bad.
of Future Past.
And Future Past wasn't bad, and what the one where they first come together, what was that one called? First Class or whatever.
First Class, yeah.
Even that
That
was
was
all
good.
right.
Yeah. So
But even those movies are better than that. It's just, I'm sorry. It is what it is. And you're welcome to your opinion.
Yeah.
You're wrong and you suck. But,
well, yeah. I don't know.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna put up a link on Facebook after we post the link for the show, and you guys can chime in and see who's right. Or I guess it's a matter of opinion, so it's not a matter of right or wrong. But yeah, it is. Because it's me and him, so it's got to be right or wrong.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
See the movie, see it again, make sure.
No, fuck that.
It's
you can
important
see
that
it, as long as
DC
you see it once, that's good enough. You don't have to go out and spend $100 seeing it 5 times.
It's important this movie makes money because there's a reason for that. I think.
Is that why you're kissing its ass?
No,
so much? 'Cause you want them to make more
I
movies.
I desperately want the sequel that got set up for that it set up, but and when you think about the scene where Superman was did the headbutt to Wonder Woman. Remember, he headbutted her, she headbutted him back.
Yeah.
He flew up and said, "Blam!"
Yeah,
Put her
like,
down. Yeah.
We're getting serious now.
That was
Yeah, like
And-
that's all you get.
And I liked seeing Soup swinging at Flash, and Flash just barely, getting out of the way. That was cool.
Right.
Pretty awesome.
Don't misunderstand me when I tell you that there were scenes that were great, and there were fight scenes that were great. That doesn't make it a good movie. That makes it an Easter egg fest with a bunch of good fight scenes.
Right.
I wouldn't call it the Transformer because that would do it a disservice. But that's what Transformers does. It gives you Transformer Easter eggs mixed in with a bunch of robot fights.
Yeah.
And the robot fights, if they didn't go on for hours and hours, are actually pretty entertaining to watch. They just go on too long.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make it a good movie. It just means it had good fight scenes, and that's what this movie had. It had a bunch of good fight scenes and some really big, large fight scenes, like the one I mentioned. That was really cool. And that was the first moment in the movie where I went, "Oh, that's fucking cool." Until then, that didn't come out of my mouth. And then after that, I don't think it came out again. Even the Superman Flash race was kind of like, yeah, I knew they were going to do that.
Maybe something was in your mouth that was keeping it from coming out. Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been more entertaining than this movie.
There was a cool scene where Bruce Wayne bought the farm for Superman's mom.
Yeah.
It was sad, though. Why didn't he just buy it? Why didn't she call him when she lost the place? Like, call Bruce Wayne. He helped in the murder of your son. Maybe he'll, come back and buy the farm for you. It was only after Superman was alive that he decided, okay, all right, I'll buy the bank and get your house back.
And you know, it didn't help that it dropped right on the heels of Thor. Just being fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't help but just go, wow, this doesn't stack up to Thor at all.
Right.
I mean, not even a little.
Yeah. Well, very few do. That Thor movie was really, really fucking cool.
But this movie could have and should have been that. It had good actors in it. I mean, Ben's good, Gal's good, Jason's good. I don't know about these other two. But just those three.
Yeah.
Could have... If they had been given... And it's not their fault. Maybe Ben's a little because he was stiff in this.
Yeah.
But if they'd been given, you know, a good script to work with, you know, if the writing had been better, this could have been a way better movie. It just wasn't good. It just...
All right.
I don't know. It was cookie cutter. It was...
Well, we'll go see it.
And make up your own mind.
Make up your own mind.
And then tell him I'm right because I am.
Give it your money because maybe the next time around they will get some good dialogue. They will get a good script and because it did lead. Let's talk about after credits. You had the Flash and the Superman race.
Oh, I don't know. I left halfway through the movie.
Yeah, right. A lot of people don't stay for the final one. Mid credits, you had the Flash and the Superman race, which was kind of an homage to the comics and the animated series. They've done that several times.
One of many.
Yeah.
They were homaging all over the place.
Right.
They were so busy homaging they didn't make a good movie.
And then at the very end, when most people were gone from the theater, fucking Lex Luthor has escaped. There's a guy in his place in a straitjacket who's bald. They're like, Luthor, get out of your cell. And they turn around. It's some crazy guy and Luthor's sitting on a boat in Morocco in the harbor. And here comes Deathstroke. Spoilers. Here comes Deathstroke on a boat. And it's Joe Manganiello, who we've been hearing is going to be playing Deathstroke at some point. All gray hair. Look cool, I thought. Look cool with the patch and everything. And he said, Mr. Slate, Mr. Wilson, maybe we should have a league of our own. So that set it up for a cool fucking Justice League sequel. Or maybe they're going to use them. If they don't do another Justice League, maybe they're going to use them in the Flashpoint movie or the Batman movie or the Deathstroke solo movie they say they're going to make. I don't know. But I was excited. That alone made me... Maybe part of it... What was that?
The table.
Maybe part of it in the back of my mind, I saw that and I'm like, oh my god, this movie needs to make $1 billion so they make this sequel. But
well, I think they're going to go ahead and make whatever they plan on making, regardless of what... Because I'm sure this movie is going to make money.
Yeah, it's already doing fairly well.
Because people are going to go see it.
Yeah.
They'll just walk out disappointed.
It's up, yeah.
That doesn't mean they won't make the next one. It's just, you know, they made it such a positive step with Wonder Woman. And, I'm not going to say that they just fucking pissed the whole thing away, but they pissed a good portion of that away with this movie.
Yeah.
Because people were going, okay, DC's figuring it out. All right. Oh, wait, no, they're not. no, they're not.
Wow.
So... You know what? But
you're just a Gal groupie,
dude. If anybody wanted this movie to be good, just for that,
just for Gal, to see his Gal as much as we can.
I'm the biggest Gal fan there is, and she didn't do anything to fuck this movie up. It just they didn't have anything to work with. It was just A to B to C to D, connect the dots. We're done. You know.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
No twists, no turns, no surprises. Just by the numbers. It really was. Were you surprised at anything? Did anything shock you? Did anything go, oh fuck, didn't see that coming? It went exactly
the after
way
credits with Deathstroke. But
okay, so that's what you're gonna.
And the way they brought Superman back, I thought he was gonna show up at the very end, not with his full strength, and he rolled in there and just said, "Blam, blam, take that, bitch."
See, that'd have been a better movie.
What
if Superman had come back, but not at full strength, and there was some drama at the end to whether there was going to be enough to take out Steppenwolf, that would have been a good end of the movie.
Yeah.
But when he just walks in and just ends the fucking guy, like, okay, I'm here, you're fucking done. Yeah. And he was. And there was no give and take, there was no back and forth, there was no struggle, it was just fucking, you're out.
Yeah. Well, you didn't want it to be like Superman Returns when Kumar was kicking Superman's ass. Maybe people want to see. I'd like to see Superman kick ass. I don't know. I don't like to see heroes depowered, but it would have been fine either way. But I don't know. I enjoyed it.
But
So.
but would it have been a better movie? I know you want to see certain things out of your superheroes, but would it have been a better movie the other way?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't like seeing heroes depowered. I didn't like Thor in the first Thor when he didn't have his powers. It just always bothered. I didn't like Superman 2 when he didn't have his powers, or when he had all the kryptonite necklace on in the first one. And I don't know, but maybe that's just me.
You're a fucking homer, dude.
I can say there's some cool little Easter eggs. There was
Yeah, like 80 of them.
Jimmy Olsen lives, sort of. Did you catch Mark McClure, the original Jimmy Olsen, or from the original movie?
No, I was too busy vomiting.
He was.
I was too busy looking for the script.
He was
Couldn't
the
find
cop
it.
that checked in Barry Allen to see his dad, and then he saw him like pick up the phone to call Bruce Wayne to say, "Hey, this guy's here," or whatever. The Hall of Justice. There was kind of a reference to that where they decided to make the old Wayne Manor. He said a big round table with 6 chairs and then room for more.
Yeah,
so
but
that
see,
was cool.
you fell right into their trap.
I gladly I jumped in. I'm like,
You did. You fell right into
it's
their
a sweet trap, man. It was,
Well, and I'm
it
glad.
was-
I'm happy for you. I'm glad it worked out for you. Because they're hoping that if we just give everybody all these little tasty tidbits, they won't notice there's no fucking script. They won't notice that it's a bad movie if we just give them all these little cool Easter eggs. They'll never see it.
Maybe that might have been what they said. I don't know. I didn't catch the themes. I wasn't listening. Did you hear the Danny Elfman Batman or the old John Williams Superman theme? Apparently
No,
those
I
were
was
in
too
there.
busy listening.
Vomiting.
To throw up.
Yeah. The Wind Up Penguins. We saw that in the trailer, but that was a kind of a reference to Batman Returns.
Yeah, and even those, the interactions with Ben and Alfred, were yeah. Well,
Yeah.
God. And I wanted to like it so much.
Did
and
you?
It just
Doesn't sound like you did.
fuck you. Don't tell me what I didn't want. I totally wanted to love this fucking movie. Why wouldn't I? I live for this shit. Of course I wanted to love it. Because then if it's fucking awesome, then now we got 2 franchises that are just kicking ass.
Yeah.
DC's got 2 in the can that have been back-to-back awesome. Marvel, pretty much can't make a bad movie. And life is fucking good, and with Star Wars next month, yeehaw for us.
Yeah.
But no, DC takes a big fucking step back, and now I need Star Wars
Takes
to
a
come
big,
through,
nice, creamy shit.
so I don't end my fucking life over the holidays.
I doubt you're going to do that, because I just saw the turkey that your wife brought in. You're getting sandwiches. We're going to the buffet, and then you get turkey.
Did you see the
sandwiches?
Did you see the trailer for the new Star Wars trailer where they show Luke walking on
I haven't.
the Millennium Falcon?
No.
It's a fucking moment, dude.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, you get like little palpitations.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Emperor palpitations?
Ha!
Hey, now. Well, that's
that
cool.
little moment, that little trailer,
Yeah.
where they show Luke walking to the Millennium Falcon, was better than fucking that entire Justice League movie.
Was it? Yeah. So that one little tidbit, that one little thing that they threw you in a trailer is better than a movie full of them.
Yep.
So, okay.
Totally.
Did you catch the gorilla sign language when Flash said, "I know sign language"? Gorilla sign language? That might have been a nod to Grodd, huh?
I was just...
You're too busy
Well,
shitting and...
at that point, I was too busy wondering why they made Flash such a pussy.
You're trying to find another
God.
seat because your chair was just loaded with vomit. It was just...
I mean, you could see what they were...
river.
They wanted Flash to be their Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was obvious, and it's like they don't... It's like they don't respect the audience enough to fucking, to try and do their own thing. They're just gonna throw you fucking cardboard cutout copies of Marvel shit.
Right,
It's like, come on, do your own thing. Flash doesn't have to be a fucking little happy fucking young pussy kid who says funny things every once in a while. No. I
Well,
mean,
if
you
you're
can
gonna-
have some of that, but
Yeah.
you don't,
I guess if you're going to cast that actor, that's what you're going to get because he just has
Well,
that
then-
look about him.
Then cast an actor who can fucking not be such a vagina.
I mean, ideally, yeah, he doesn't look like Barry Allen in the comics, and he doesn't act like Barry Allen in the comics. Yeah, it's a whole different...
You wouldn't think a kid with that big of a flapping vagina could run that fast. You'd think it would slow him down, just flapping in the wind.
He
You'd think
did have an awkward way of running. Like he was kind of
gay and
like
and
flailing and all this.
flailing
That
and,
was odd.
and pussy-like.
Did you see that? Did you notice the mustache? Well, the whole thing with the mustache and Henry Cavill. They did reshoots. They had to CGI out the mustache. Did you ever notice that at any point?
No.
I think that opening scene where he was talking to the kid on the phone. Kid had a phone and he was filming him and asking him, "Did you ever fight a hippo?" and stuff like that. I think that's one scene that had that because he looked kind of plasticky there.
Yeah.
But I guess Paramount were like, even though it would only cost them $19 to slap on a fake mustache when he came back, they said no. So Warner Brothers had to spend millions to CGI out a mustache for those reshoots. So I don't know if Ben Affleck's coming back anymore.
After that, he probably
If he's waiting for if he was waiting just to give an answer on the heels of this, then yeah, I guess he might be done. But there's talk about Jake Gyllenhaal taking over the role, so that could happen or it might not. Who knows?
After this, man, just bring Val Kilmer back.
George Clooney.
He's
Yeah,
not dead yet. Fuck.
but I don't know. Yeah, he needs to work out.
I don't know.
So
disappointed.
all right. Well, did you see the trailer for Deadpool 2?
I did.
The little teaser.
I mean,
It's
the
a
one
like
I haven't already seen.
it's a Bob Ross. It has nothing to do with the movie. He's doing that painter Bob Ross with the big afro, the happy tree guy.
No.
He's got the suit on, but he's got a big afro, and he's like, let's make some happy trees here or whatever. And then like in 2 seconds, like it pans away and pans back, and he's got a full snow scene there, and he's like, look at all that nice white powder. I would just love to jump in there. Man, I love cocaine.
No, I have not seen that.
And he's all here's some of the colors we'll be using, and it shows like a font down below showing like Soylent Green and Box Office Gold and Yellow Snow and stuff. It's pretty funny, so check that out. It shows no footage whatsoever of the movie. It's just a parody of Bob Ross, basically. So, have you watched Punisher at all? I haven't seen an episode.
I'm not a Punisher guy.
Yeah. Well.
I suffered enough punishment watching Justice League.
Hey. All right. Well, as Jerry said, we're gonna post some sort of link,
We're
right?
gonna post the link, and you guys can write down whether you liked it, whether you didn't, which will tell us whether you have intelligence or not. Because if you did, then you're a fucking geek boy homer like this asshole right here.
Well, our boy liked it. Kevin liked it.
Of
Kevin
course,
Smith.
Kevin liked it. You can't afford to not like it. Could you imagine if he just fucking stomped on it? All the freaking bridges that would burn.
Yeah, I know.
him?
Yeah.
He
He's
has
waiting
to
for
like
that
it.
call. He's still waiting for that
Yeah.
call. So he might be. Who knows? He might be the one doing two. So all
Couldn't
right.
do any worse. Anyway.
So what else be happening? Besides you vomiting and being disappointed.
Yeah.
And getting
you know
fucked in Vegas. You're just having an all-around just shit week.
Yeah.
Hopefully it turns around tomorrow.
You know the best thing about the Justice League movie? When I went to go get my popcorn and Coke, they were giving away the last of their Thor Ragnarok big cups.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I got a Thor Ragnarok cup for free. That was the best thing about the Justice League movie. My Thor cup.
Oh, nice.
So I got something out of the fucking deal. But I am going to go see it again because I'm sure Mel wants to see it. You know, that would be a good litmus test right there. She's not a geek person. Let's see a person who just wants to go see a good movie. Let's see what she thinks about it.
I'm interested. Yeah.
I bet you $20 you don't like it.
Really?
Yeah. I'll bet you $50 you don't like it.
Yeah. Well, it remains to be seen. I'm not going to bet that money. No.
Coward.
So.
Flash pussy coward. So this Skittles commercial, it runs all the time. Have you seen this Skittles commercial with the two kids standing under the bleachers and one kid's got Skittles glued all over his face?
Yeah.
And the chick picks the Skittle off his face and eats it, and then asks him if it's contagious.
Right.
And then of course then she's covered in Skittles.
Yeah.
Isn't that tactically unsound? Wouldn't you ask that before you picked something off this kid's face and ate it?
Normally, yeah.
Or more to the point,
you wouldn't even pick.
If you're a person
that
picks shit off someone else's face, are you worried about whether it's contagious or not? Is that high on your priority list? If you're just picking shit out people's faces and eating it?
Maybe she was hoping it'd be contagious because she wanted Skittles growing off of her so she could have a never-ending supply of Skittles. Maybe it was like, are these contagious as in, like, I hope they are? That could very well be.
So you're putting your Justice League spin on it.
Why not?
Maybe they were hoping that this fucking plot point worked.
I love picking shit off people's face and asking if it's contagious.
All right, so we're doing, what, a top 10 lists of things we're thankful for being Thanksgiving, and we're not doing gay shit like our friends and family because those are givens.
Right, yeah.
So don't tell me your friends or your family or your dog because we all know this.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with this. This was your list. This was your idea.
Yeah.
You wanted to do a list.
No, you want to do a list. I just had to come up with an idea.
Yeah, and you told me no sappy stuff like
No
friends
sappy
and
shit.
family.
No, tangible shit that we can all...
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going. I did the best I could, so not sure what you had in mind, but
Carve it up. Serve it up.
I do have a list. You want me to go first?
Absolutely.
Okay. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, top 10 things I'm thankful for. Number 10, Bo Derek in the movie 10.
That's left field.
I mean, other movies as well, but Bo Derek in the movie 10. I'm very thankful for that.
Does she really stack up against nowadays hot chicks?
I think so.
Does she?
Yeah, I look back at that.
I don't remember enough to know for sure.
Yeah, she was hot. I mean, she didn't do a lot of roles, it seems, but yeah. I mean, even how she looks today isn't bad. So.
Well, I mean, she wasn't an actress. She was just this hot chick that had these braids and stuff. Yeah. So, okay. Number 9, Taqueria San Miguel in Thousand Palms. Oh, Taqueria.
Yeah.
You said Taqueria. I'm like, what the?
This is my favorite Mexican place, and they got great Cadillac margaritas. They got a nice looking staff. You know what I mean?
Have you tried Rincon Norcon yet? Under the bridge?
You know, that's one of the top ones around here, and I have friends that swear by it.
It's really good.
But this one, even though I don't, like you said, I don't live in Thousand Palms anymore, this is my place. I still like to go there. Live music. Even in the mornings, they got like a band in there. And the guy, he asked me one time, do you want to request a song? And luckily, because I was like, what song do you request? They're all in Spanish. So I requested Hey Baby Que Paso, because I very vaguely remember that one from back when I used to work construction. And sure enough, they fired up right into it.
So do you like it like Cartman likes Casa Bonita?
Yes. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
All right.
But there's no high dive or thing with the big balls in it or anything.
Like your mouth?
There's hey now. So Rincon's your place, huh?
Yeah.
You're a Rincon guy?
Yeah.
I gotta give that a try, because
nothing like eating under the overpass.
Yeah.
With cars fucking flying by 80 miles an hour. And a train that goes by every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's got ambiance.
Yeah. I dig it.
But the food's good.
Yeah. Number 8, Stacey Dash in the movie Clueless. She's
I don't get it.
She's the hot black friend. Well, I'm just thankful that she exists and she was in that movie, because
so you're just
much like Bo Derek.
Is she presidential?
No, that wasn't supposed to.
Okay.
This is a Thanksgiving tune. This is from Planes and Trains, so
Oh.
keep this one going. I just forgot to.
You should have looped it, dude.
I don't know how to loop this on this. I'm sure it can be done, but anyway, Stacey Dash in the movie. She's the black one. Alicia Silverstone's black friend. So.
She's the black friend.
Number 7, the phone scene in the movie Swingers. Although cringeworthy, it's definitely gold. It's
hard to watch.
It's hard to watch, but I love to watch it. It's
you just want to tackle.
I love to show people, like, watch this scene, man. It's cringeworthy, as I said. Number 6, Jennifer Love Hewitt in the movie Heartbreakers.
She has big tits.
She does, yeah.
For a little girl.
Nice little girl with big tits.
She must have back problems.
She probably does. But she looked great. Other movies as well, but yeah, looked great in this one. Number 5, thankful for people that drive slow in the left lane and people that talk a lot in the movie theater. And that's sarcasm. I don't like those people. Not thankful for them.
No, we get it.
Yeah. By the way, the snowbirds are back. Have you noticed?
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah. So, snowbirds. A lot of snowbirds in our town right now. Number 4, Olivia Newton-John in Xanadu. The roller skates, the whole
the
daughter
whole
of
package,
Zeus.
or just Olivia? You care about Xanadu, or is it just about Olivia?
I dig the
Are
movie.
you wanting to get physical?
I like the soundtrack. But mostly her. Yeah, mostly her in that movie. Okay. Number 3, traditions and shit. I'm thankful for those. Like Joe's Crab Shack, Planes and Trains on Thanksgiving.
Shut down now, apparently.
Yeah, a lot of those are going away. Hush Puppy. A lot of our traditions are centered around food, and I'm thankful for those. Number 2, Raquel Welch in 1 Million Years BC.
Now you're talking.
As well as Kansas City Bomber, Flare Up, Mother Jugs and Speed, Myra
Jugs and
Breckenridge,
And I can get on board with that.
Annie Calder, just any Raquel Welch movie.
Sure.
Yeah. And number 1, I know you said no sappiness, but I was going to say the listeners and the viewers of the Idol Effect. So I got you all.
Dude, really?
You
Fucking
listen.
Blatantly fucking suck up and kiss ass like that?
Even you listen, so nobody listening can say, hey, what about me? You're listening, so I got you.
I don't listen. I post this shit and I never hear it again. Well, no, I hear it when my wife hears it.
Yeah, your
So
wife
I hear
likes
it
that.
once.
So you're sort of a listener by default, I think. So, and that was number 1. That's it.
Okay. So, number 10 for me is chocolate gravy and biscuits.
Yeah.
Insert joke here, wherever you like. My mom used to make, I don't know how else to put it. It's like chocolate gravy. It's,
You've been about this chocolate gravy
Yeah,
for a while. I've heard about it.
with
Yeah.
biscuits, it is good
Yeah.
shit. I mean, I'm sure it's horrible for you, but I get it like
Yeah.
twice a year. I get it at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Sometimes she'll make
Yeah.
it for me.
It doesn't sound great because the word's chocolate and gravy,
I get it.
but
And sometimes that is the effect you get afterwards.
yeah. Well, that's the same with jalapeno jelly. Even that sounds gross, but it's really good. So, but I gotta
Yeah.
try this sometime. Do you have your mom's recipe? Who makes it?
Mel does.
Does she?
But I have to like pull teeth to get her to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she hates it. Number 9, casino buffets.
Yeah.
No fuss, no muss. You just go there, you eat, and get the fuck out.
We're gonna do that tomorrow.
Go home and pass out.
In and out.
8, to tag on to that, recliners.
Yeah.
Thankful for recliners.
Right after the buffet
Right
and the
after
chocolate
buffet.
gravy. Yeah.
Fucking night. Sleep tight. And this goes right along with that. Number 7, elastic stretch pants. I don't want to have to worry about my fucking...
This is all a package. Like this is all
Damn
a
straight. This is a unlike the Justice League movie, this lifts flow. It's got a beginning. You can see the little windy path towards the end.
The River of Hope, like an S.
It's got synergy. It's got some soul, which JL had none of that. Number
Man.
6, Black Friday deals.
All right.
Like my Black Friday deals.
Uh-huh.
Usually video games mostly.
Yeah.
Because video games cost too much money.
What's better, Black Friday or the Black Girl in Clueless?
Since I don't know which Black Girl you're talking about, I'm going to go with Black Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Can't think of whatever movie she's in, but man, she's just she's. Oh well. Anyway.
be sure you play this for Natalie.
I think Natalie listens, but she doesn't get this far. Usually, she's turned it off after my bit. She likes my bits in the beginning.
The minute I speak, she's out.
My subpar impressions, yeah, and then she's gone.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we might be safe.
Number 5 is football in general.
Yeah,
Gotta have me some football.
ready for some football.
Except that I have to get my fantasy teams done early because of Thanksgiving.
Is football
I
as
don't have all
fun
week.
with all this fantasy you do? I think
It's more fun.
Okay,
It's less fun
seems like
without
a lot.
fantasy.
seems like a lot of work to do all that.
Well,
But I guess that makes the games more enjoyable because you're watching.
yeah, because you have a
every-
stake in,
everything,
Otherwise,
yeah.
besides the Rams game, why would I care?
Yeah, true.
It makes you care about just about every game's on. So there. Plus, there's money involved, and I like money. Number 4 is the Star Trek marathon on BBC America because the Brits know what we want. We want Star Trek. We want Voyager. We want original series. We want Next Generation. Give it all. Serve it up. Give us some Klingons.
It's
God
amazing.
damn it.
I never got the connection other than maybe Picard, maybe Patrick Stewart. Like, why is that on BBC so much?
Because they know what we want.
They just know we will want. Huh?
They'll
Yeah.
slap that shit on for 3. I think it's on for like 3 days straight.
Is it?
Because they know it'll probably pull better ratings than anything else they can put on. So
the Doctor Who
Plus,
or
they just set it and forget it. You
Blackadder
know,
or-
they don't want to. They don't want Dick with being there over the weekend. They just turn that shit on and leave.
yeah,
They come back like Monday. There's tape all over the floor. Number 3, Yeah, the MST marathon, which you mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
Love me some MST marathon.
Turkey Day Marathon. Yeah.
In the old days, it was even better when it was actually on Comedy Central. That was to die for.
Yeah. Now you got to
It's
work a
not- now
little
you
more to
gotta-
get it.
Yeah, now you got to get it online.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's not as good. Plus, you can't record it. So
No.
it's not as cool. Number 2 would be turkey sandwiches. For like a month, turkey sandwiches. I can't get enough turkey sandwiches. And number 1 is turkey sandwiches.
Turkey sandwich.
Can't get enough turkey sandwiches. We're having dinner in the casino. My wife still buys a turkey because she knows I got to have
Yeah.
a turkey sandwich.
I saw that, because
Yeah.
I saw her bringing in the turkey tonight, and I'm like, we're going to the buffet tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, the sandwiches.
Yep.
Jerry's got to have the
And
sandwiches.
every year she says, you're going to fucking eat this whole damn turkey. And I'm like, yeah, I am.
Yes, I am.
And I fucking do every time. There's none left. And every year she's like, damn, you did. Fucking ain't Johnny, and that's where the elastic pants come in.
I thought you were going to throw me a curveball and say, number 1, I'm thankful Justice League. I actually liked it.
You wish.
Apparently not.
I wish. Fucking dumpster fire. Very expensive dumpster fire.
Yeah. Well, matter of opinion.
No,
So-
I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay. So your list rules and mine sucked. Huh?
No, your
Oh,
list
oh.
was fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying Justice League sucked.
Yeah.
And for liking it, you're wrong. And
Yeah.
for not liking it, I'm right.
Yeah.
So while we're in Vegas, because it got super cold in Vegas, so, you know, the air in my tires, you know, of course, compressed, and so all my alerts are going off. Your tires are low, your tires are low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nissan's actually did it. They make that noise, and they actually sound with that voice. Your tires are low, your
Actually
tires are low."
tells you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, to make it shut up, I go to the gas station to get, you know, to pump some air in there, which of course cost me $1.50, and I have to go inside and get change and blah blah blah. So I go inside to get the change to turn on the air machine so I can pump air in my car. And as I'm getting the change from the chick, she's like, "Well, I'm not sure if it works." And I'm like, "Well, that would be important."
Yeah.
So she yells back to someone in the back, "Hey, Mildred,
Mildred.
I'm not making his name up. Mildred. Hey, Mildred, does the air machine work?" And this voice from the back comes out. "Yeah, the air machine's fine. It's the vacuum that's broke." So the girl at the counter counters with, "What's wrong with the vacuum machine?" And the girl in the back, "It doesn't suck." So I turned to the girl at the counter and I said, "Well, that's kind of technical. You want to dumb that down so it doesn't suck."
Yeah.
So the vacuum is broke and it doesn't suck. That's like the guy who's laying there dead, and what's wrong with him? Well,
Yeah.
he's not breathing.
They're not breathing.
Okay, thank you, Mildred. Take my
Thank you,
change and
Mildred.
go. And whatever. Did you do geek announcements? Or?
I have not. No, I do have. Oh, yes, I do have some. If you're asking that. Yeah,
I'm asking
yeah.
that. So
Yes.
serve those up. Carve those suckers up.
I have me some geek announcements here going. Wizard of Oz universe.
Oh, my wife will like that.
Does she? She like the Wizard of
Oh,
Oz?
she's
yeah.
a big,
Yeah.
big Woz fan.
Wizard of Oz. Where's my? Oh, here we go. Wizard of Oz universe set horror movie in the works.
Why would it be a horror
Interesting,
movie?
huh? Yeah. New Line is in early development on a horror film set in the iconic world of L. Frank Baum's novel, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's all I got. Well, we're not in Kansas anymore. What do you think? Could be good, huh? Could be cool.
I've
Different.
never even seen Wizard of Oz.
You've never seen the original Wizard of Oz?
Nope.
I think you've told me that before, huh?
I've seen chunks,
Yeah.
parts, pieces, but
That's pretty cool.
my
I mean,
wife is just
for
every
its-
time it comes on, she's in.
yeah, for its day, I mean, it still holds up too. It's a pretty good movie.
Does it?
It's pretty
Does it
trippy.
hold
Yeah,
up?
yeah. It's more fun to watch it, of course, with the Dark Side of the Moon synced up to it. But
Yeah, we don't know how to- yeah.
So, but this could be cool. It doesn't say anything whether the Tin Man's going to be in it, whether it's going to have those characters or anything like that. But
You're just a sucker for a horror flick, dude. It doesn't matter what it is.
I dig a good horror movie, and this is
Well, then,
interesting.
then no wonder you like Justice League then. That was fucking terrifying
Horrible.
how bad it was. God.
And okay, and speaking of Mystery Science Theater, Trace Beaulieu, how do you pronounce his name? Trace
Uh,
Beaulieu,
Yeah.
Beaulieu,
Yeah.
And,
Anyway.
And Frank Conniff, the
Right.
original MST cast members and writers, are keeping the tradition alive with their touring show, The Mads Are Back, riffing on bad movies around the country. So you can see that now.
Are they coming near us?
I checked the thing and it didn't show very far ahead, so they could, but I couldn't.
They're waiting to see anybody show
Yeah,
up before
yeah.
they book too many venues.
I couldn't get past. Maybe something was wrong. I couldn't get past November, so it's hard to say. But if you go to themadsarback.com, you can find out.
They're probably actually waiting to see how that goes.
Much like Ben Affleck and with Justice League. So, but I remember those two were pretty good when they did on the the reunion special.
Yep.
They were really funny. So I'd like to go see that.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing it's going to be L.A. or San Diego. It's not going to be here, but it's close enough. Toast is done. Disney is planning a live-action Star Wars TV show. I don't know if you heard about this.
Really?
Last week, Walt Disney Company's CEO Bob Iger announced that The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson will be helming his own Star Wars trilogy set in another corner of the galaxy, but that isn't all. He announced Disney would also be creating a live-action Star Wars television show for its upcoming online streaming service. So we're going to get a lot of Star
Who does that
Wars.
sound like they're copying? Could it be CBS?
I think, yeah.
Star Trek?
Everybody's just got their own, and pretty soon, Netflix is going to be going the way of the, what do they say, the way of the dodo. I think everybody's going to be taking their properties away from Netflix because they're going to have it on their own streaming service. But yeah, it does sound a lot like that.
It does.
CBS and Star Trek, yeah, so. And,
Hasn't been an original thought in frickin' Hollywood since like 1913.
and then
Everybody steals from everybody.
Douglas Booth will be playing Nicky Six in The Dirt. We've seen Douglas Booth play the likes of Romeo and Mr. Bingley. I don't know who that is. But a new role should see him in a very different side of the actor. He's in talks to play Motley Crue's Nicky Six in The Dirt. The film is an adaptation of the 2001 book The Dirt, Confessions of the World's Most Notorious Rock Band, penned by members Six, Tommy Lee, Mick Mars, and Vince Neil, which chronicles the band's rise and all the drug-taking, alcohol imbibing, and sexual shenanigans that it applies. So that should be cool.
Do you think Motley is the world's most nefarious band? I don't know that that's true. Self-proclaimed?
Self-proclaimed, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they're... Yeah.
Yeah, that was the title of their book, but I'm sure
Probably
there's
a few different bands.
there's a few more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Odin, and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, yeah.
Did you know Odin is actually back playing again? There was like probably the most popular Sunset Strip band to not get signed, and they're back doing shows every now and then. So maybe we'll go check them out.
Maybe we won't.
Or not. And last but not least, Jude Law is in negotiations to join the cast of Marvel's upcoming Captain Marvel as a male lead. He's going to be playing a mentor of sorts, so possibly he's going to be the Captain Marvel, Marvel. So.
But who's playing Captain Marvel?
Brie Larson, the King Kong lives.
Oh.
Or, not King Kong lives. Skull Island chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to be it. So.
All right.
Not bad. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, that'll work.
Another home run for Marvel. I can see it. So.
And does it bother you?
No, of course not.
It's like, thank God for fucking Marvel, because at least it's something you can count on.
Yeah, no.
You have to walk into a Marvel movie and where you're going to get to... I mean, and... Yeah, Doctor Strange was a little disappointing, but I mean, you don't walk out there hanging your fucking head wanting to take your own life with a fucking rusty spoon like I did with fucking Justice League. Like, can I just throw myself under a fucking bus?
No, I'm very happy Marvel does well, of course.
Thank you.
And that comes out March 6th, 2019, so a little ways away, but time goes by pretty quick these days. I remember when first Avengers came out, and I was just like, God, it's going to be forever for the next Avengers. Since then, we've had one. We've had Civil War. Next May, we get Avengers Infinity War. That's only 6 months away or so, roughly. Pretty cool.
Yep.
So, and that's Geek Announcements.
So there you go.
So,
So the last thing we did in Vegas, my wife was bugging me all weekend. She wanted to go do a couples massage.
nice.
Which I'm not comfortable. I've had them done a couple times. I'm not real comfortable with it. But all right, fuck it, let's go.
Did you go to the mall?
She sat in at the auction for 3 fucking days. The least I can do is go get a massage with her, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So we went to some place on, I think on Flamingo or something. I don't know.
Thai massage.
She found a Groupon. So we walk in and they're like, "So you want separate rooms or you want same room?" So I just assumed that we would want the same room.
Right.
You know, I don't know why I assumed that. I don't know much about it, but I didn't want to say, "No, I want another room than her." So we get the same room. So we're laying on these tables across from each other. So the massage begins. And I really didn't think this through because right before we went there, we were at the auction, and I had a big chicken salad sandwich.
Nice.
So we get about 10 minutes in, and of course now I've got a fart that's in the chamber. I'm loaded, and I'm having to hold this fucking thing in,
which doesn't make for a very relaxing
which takes
massage.
Away from the as they're playing the calming music and you're getting rubbed, and meanwhile you're reaching around with one hand trying to keep your ass cheeks closed so you don't blow this chick away. Yeah. So I got that going on. Meanwhile, my wife is on the table next to me, making really. Let me know when you're done, because I got all day. I think this was the actual review for Justice League. They couldn't use shit sandwich because it was already taken by Spinal Tap, so they just simply played fart noises. What'd you think of Ben Stiller's performance?
Ben Stiller, was he in Justice League?
You know what I meant.
How about the Flash?
Yeah.
Aquaman's dialogue?
So anyway,
Superman coming back to life. Okay.
Superman comes back to life. It's kind of a wet one. Oh, wow. That one had some meat on it.
Does this end? Jerry, I'm glad you brought audio of you at the massage table.
I couldn't have held this, dude.
You want happy ending?
I would have had to let this rip.
You buy the car at Miko?
It'd have killed me. Trying to hold this in.
Okay, so anyway, back to the massage.
As I'm holding all that in,
yeah, right.
My wife is on the table next to me, making noises that I've never heard come out of her, even when I'm giving her my best game.
Really?
Yeah.
Pleasure noises?
Oh, man. And I'm like, fuck. So not only am I, not relaxed and feeling very self-conscious as I'm, trying to from parting some chick's hair.
Right.
With my, ass gas. But my wife's next door just having a hell of a time.
It just makes it worse, because you're sitting there just wanting it to be over, and then there she is.
You just kind of want to lean over like, honey, I've never heard these noises come out of you before. Just saying. We've replaced the... we replaced the coffee and milk.
Yeah.
Let's see if she notices.
Mel never has a second rub at home. So.
She never has a second orgasm at home. Or first, for that matter.
Well.
So
what happened? Did you ultimately...
I held it.
Did you held it and then let it out afterwards? And
I think I let it out all the way down the hallway.
Really?
It was kind of like that. It was kind of like just a continuous... At some point, I almost felt propelled. I think my feet came off the ground at one point. I think I levitated. Just
look at that guy. Is that David Copperfield? Look at him. He's.
Wow, you did relax him, man. He's letting it all go.
So. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man.
This is quality.
This is quality entertainment right here.
You're setting the bar real high.
Well, with that being said,
wow,
I think we're good.
That was a spray. That wasn't a fart. That was a full-on
It was
spray.
a shart.
A shit spray.
A shart, they call it? So, well, on that note,
Those notes.
this has been episode 28, I believe, right? We didn't say
Is
it in
it?
the beginning. Yeah, we're at 28.
Yeah,
So,
I can't count them anymore.
so we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Very happy and safe. Hopefully you'll go see Justice League and enjoy it. And
But don't see it before you eat, because then you won't be hungry anymore. It'll fucking ruin your appetite.
we are on iTunes. We're on idleeffect.podbean.com. You can search us on YouTube. You can search us on the Facebook.
Facebook.
It was, I think, what it was original.
The Ohio State University.
Yeah.
Why do those guys do that?
I hate that. Yeah. The University of East-West Texas St. Mary's Tech. And we're also, you can email us at idleeffect@yahoo.com. And you'll probably hear from us very soon because we have Star Wars The Last Jedi coming out on the 15th.
Yes, we do.
So we'll have to come for it. And not to mention James Franco and the Disaster Artist on the 1st.
Yeah, I've got to get my wife caught up on that one.
She's got to see The Room first,
Yeah,
right?
gotta see it. Otherwise, that movie would just, you'd be like, what?
Yeah,
It'd be like 2 hours of what?
Yeah. What?
So you have to see The Room first, otherwise it's not. And I hope they understand that, because the people that go to see this movie that don't know what it's referencing are not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
They're
going
not gonna get it.
Give them a little backstory, or maybe, tell them in the beginning, in 2000 whatever, so-and-so made this movie. It was panned as the worst movie ever, and maybe they'll just... Because, yeah, we know what it is going in, but...
But it's going to be like
Very-
going to see a comic book movie and never having picked up a comic book in your life.
Right, yeah.
And not having a clue who Superman is, or Iron Man, or... You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll be like you said,
Why?
watching Justice League
What?
and not having, knowledge already of these characters and not being excited about just seeing them on screen like me.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking Homer.
but for having said that, it's coming out and we get to see it and we know what it's about. So,
Yeah, we do.
so,
He
so-
sells underwear. We do.
so we'll be back probably in the next few weeks. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
That's not turkeys or terrorists.
Turkey or terrorist? You decide. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Go on, sing,
Thank you.
see. We got everything rolling on and on and on. Oh, wait.